What is good, YouTube, and welcome back to a brand new video. And today we are back with something different today. So you guys know in the past that I've done these 82-0 rebuilds, and they've been a lot of fun. So today, since we're completely done with the realistic rebuilds, I'm going to be kind of throwing in some more stuff here, mixing and matching some stuff. So today we're going to be doing an 82-0 Oklahoma City Thunder rebuild challenge for my first 82-0 rebuild challenge in 2K23. Before we get into today's video, make sure you guys drop a like on this one. Of course, subscribe if you're new to the channel. We're on the road to 30,000 subs, and the goal is to reach it before the end of this year, and we only have so many days left. So if you want to hit that subscribe button, help me out. It'd be greatly appreciated. We may not reach it, but it's fun to set the bar high. So today, like I said, we have the Oklahoma City Thunder. So I wanted to start with a team with a bunch of assets to see how good I can do. So today, the goal in mind is to go 82-0 with the Thunder. So how are we going to do that? Well, I mean, we have to use these assets, of course, and then we have to try to just get really good. That's just kind of how it works in 2K. You got to avoid the hard cap. There's a lot of things you can do to do that. So today, if you look at the roster as currently constructed, you have Shea, you have Josh Giddey, you have Chet, you have Lou Dort, you have Kendrick Williams. I'm not going to put a timetable on when I need to get to the 82-0 point, but we definitely want to do it as fast as possible. So I think for this first season, there's really not much I want to do. I low-key just want to see how this is going to go without me touching anything. And the off-season is when we can really start making our moves and trying to figure out, maybe we tank for Wembanyama this year. Who knows? Like, that'd be a really nice addition to have going forward. You know, have him help us go 82-0, or we could probably trade up and get him. Like, the rules are endless in this one. We don't have to be realistic in this one, of course, because we got to kind of cheese in 2K to go 82-0. So we're going to do this first season. We're going to see how things go. And in the offseason, we're probably going to find a way to get Wembanyama with all the assets we have, and then just try to get as good as possible around Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Unless I end up having to trade him, which I don't prefer to do because he's been freaking awesome in real life. I have him on my fantasy team. So let's simulate this first season. Let's see how it goes. You see this, man? This could be you right here. Today's video is brought to you by PrizePicks. PrizePicks is the best way to get more out of the game you're watching. You're picking overs or unders on your favorite players that you love watching each and every day. Let me show you how it works. PrizePicks is available on mobile or desktop, and you basically get to choose 2 to 5 players, and you choose over or under on their props that they give you. You pretty much have every sport you can imagine on here. But let's say I wanted to go ahead and put a bet on Mitchell and Joel Embiid. I want to go more and more on them. If I get it right, I 3 times my money. Let's say I want to go up to 5 players, which is the most you can go up to. You can go more or more on all of them, and that's going to 10 times your money. I started with $100, and so far I'm up to $500. I've been having a ton of fun over here on PrizePicks. If you want to go ahead and sign up, link is down in the description below. Use code Crushables or matching deposit dollar for dollar up to $100. If you deposit $100, you get $200 to work with. Thank you, PrizePicks, for sponsoring today's video. Back to the rebuild. Harden's going to win MVP. Paul Banchero is Rookie of the Year. Drummond 6-man. Giannis Offensive Player. Cade Cunningham Most Improved. And Billy Donovan is your Coach of the Year. So I'm pretty sure we were really bad this year. Well, not really bad, but I don't think we made it. Oh, we did make the play. Never mind. So we made the play in tournament. I honestly prefer not to get in the playoffs this year. 27 from Shea. We know the man is an absolute stud. 13 from Chet Holmgren now is his rookie year. Lou Dort with 12. Josh Giddey with 12. 11 from Mike Muscala. 9.5 from Alexej Pokusevski. So do we get in the playoffs? Hopefully we lose. We do win that one, and we do lose. Okay, we're in the lottery, which is probably a good thing. So we're in the lottery, and the Clippers, they made the playoffs. So their pick isn't going to be very good either. So we're going to have to trade up if we want to get Wembanyama, which is okay, because like I said, the rules are endless in this one. We got to try to snag him, I think. So Harden and Zion are your conference finals MVPs, and then you're going to have James Harden winning a championship with the 76ers. Retirements, Udonis Haslem is the only retirement, which, by the way, my Blazers stole a victory against Miami yesterday. I love Josh Hart. We are projected at pick number 14 via Miami, and then our pick is going to be in here somewhere. So it's number 1 for the Spurs. We have number 11. We have number 19 in this draft, and then I think that's going to be it. So like I said, I think the first step to this process is absolutely 100,000% trading up to get Wembanyama. I think that's a great start. If we can snag him, I think that's what we need to do for my first 82-0 challenge. So I'm going to offer these guys some contracts that we have our coaching staff completely filled out. Our coaching tree will be completely filled out, and now we can go to the draft. So on draft night, like I said, San Antonio, I'm going to need that number 1 overall pick from you, man. I'm sorry, it's just going to have to do. So 11 and 19. Let's say 11, 19, and 16 or 1. I don't know. Just whatever we can get. And then Spurs, if you can give me that number 1 overall pick, that'd be greatly appreciated. So that's not going to get it done. We have Kendrick Williams in here. We could maybe throw in this trade. They don't agree to that. Gonna try to maybe, I got like Jalen Williams, so I'm probably gonna get rid of some young players. Gonna try to keep my draft picks for now because my draft picks could be very valuable. And then I'll give them one set. What if the second round pick moved the needle? No. I will also give you the other Jalen Williams, I guess. All this for the number 1 overall pick. They do not agree to that, so I got to get rid of this second, I would imagine. We're trying our best to make this happen. Usman Dang, I'm not going to trade away. I guess if I have to throw in a Wizards pick, I will. They do agree. Okay, so we get rid of both the Williams. We have the number 1 overall pick now, so that's my first step. So number 1 overall, we have Victor Wembanyama. Welcome to the Thunder. Happy to have you, my man. We definitely needed your services. So we have him as an 84 overall right of the draft class. Chris Livingston and Adam, we're going to sign both of them as well. Because worst case scenario, you guys know you can cheese the 2K system and add more draft picks. You just can, man. That's just how it's going to go in these 82-0 challenges. Got to be as cheesy as you possibly can, to be honest with you. So free agency, got Darius Baisley. We probably have money, or we're almost close to having money to sign somebody. But is there anybody that's like sticking out to me right now? Not really. I don't think there's anyone I would want to sign right now. And I may not go for the 82 at all this next year either. I might just kind of set myself up for it and just kind of see where progression is at. So I think what I want to do is I want to trade some of these guys that don't matter. So like my Muscala, I don't think I'll be keeping him obviously going forward. So like this, the Bulls will offer me 2 first-round picks. It's just stupid how 2K operates. But hey, got to take advantage of it in challenges like this. So we're going to do that one. And then I signed Chris Livingston so I could do that same thing. So let's see if we can get a first-round pick for him. We got Kennedy Chandler in a first swap. We got Cody Martin in a first-round pick. I think we do that one as well. Cody Martin could at least be a decent role player, if nothing else. And then Wiggins, Cody Martin, we can kind of keep around for now. Pokuševski, Trey Mann. I guess the last one we could do it with is Isaiah Joe. So it looked like the Cavaliers were hooking me up again. The Lakers top 3 protected pick in 2025. That could be very valuable low-key down the stretch. So let's do it. So I think that's going to be it for me. So now the only thing we really wanted to do was we wanted to add Victor Wembanyama, which we did. And then Chet, I guess if we move Wembanyama to power forward, it doesn't matter. I mean, probably would prefer to play Wembanyama there, though, and Chet at the 4. So we'll do something like that. And that will be our rotation, at least for now. So 82-0, obviously not yet, but we did set ourselves up for it. We could sound like a Fred VanVleet off the bench, which low-key could be a good idea. But I kind of want to roll my money over into next year, to be honest with you, because free agency next year might be way better. And we might be able to get like a really good restricted free agent or something. So, because we got Lou Dort under contract. Josh Giddey, I think, has 1 more team option or maybe even 2 more. He has 1 more. So, yeah, we're going to have cap space next year. So, we're going to roll over this money into next year. Not going to do anything crazy. I guess the one thing we could do is sign Darius Baisley back and then, trade him, I guess. So, we could do that. Or we can have him, just kind of, be on the team for this year. So, I'm going to give him a 3-year deal. We can trade him next year. So that will be it. I will. Then Jonathan Isaacs is sitting here too. 25-year-old Jonathan Isaac. Yeah, I'll sign him too. So that's going to be money that we have tied up in those 2 guys. But worst case scenario, like I said, next year we could trade them away or, keep them or use them in trade. So we got Shea, Josh Giddey. So a lot of development going on, which is awesome. So Chet is up to an 82 already. Man, and then Jonathan Isaac. So I'd love to see that. Now we can go into next year. Feeling pretty good. Obviously, this is going to be a year where we're going 82-0, but I think we've set ourselves up pretty good so far. So Harden is your back-to-back MVPs, which is cool to see. Wembanyama wins Rookie of the Year. Benedict Mathurin is your 6th man for the Pacers, still coming off the bench over there. We won 55 games this year, so that's a great start of, that's a sign of things to come, to be honest with you. In my opinion, second seed in the West, we barely did anything other than obviously add Wembanyama to the fold, and Chet Holmgren's developing nicely. Josh Giddey's developing nicely. So already, just these 4 guys alone, we have something really good brewing. I mean, just really love to see that. So Giddey is going to be like perfect next to Shea. I think if we could get like 1 more score, or maybe even, we'll see what we need to find. But let's go ahead and just see how the playoffs go. It really doesn't matter if we win a championship or not, obviously. So we'll just kind of see how we do. I mean, I feel like winning a championship should give you more development in 2K, and we made it to the finals, so in the current round, and we won a championship over the 76ers. So Shea leads us to a championship, which obviously is nice, but it's not the ultimate goal. So now LeBron James retiring, which is nice. We can try to get a little bit more aggressive, I will say. Let us get a little bit more aggressive with our approach to trying to go 82-0. Might have a couple lottery picks here as well, as we have one from the Utah Jazz and the Chicago Bulls, it looks like. So we have nothing. So we have number 10, and then we have number 15 in this draft, number 17, number 20, and do we have and number 30? So we have like 5 picks in this draft. Spurs have 3 and 4, which is good for them. But I prefer not to draft this year. I prefer to go for it. I prefer to get some guys here that are going to help out a ton. Might as well grab the best head coach possible as well, as my alarm is going off. So apologies about that. Let's grab our best head coach. Let's fill this out and let's get aggressive. So kind of looking around the league right now to kind of see who is available or not. And one I kind of see that I find interesting. Tyrese Halliburton isn't necessarily untouchable, but it would be interesting to snag him. You also have, Luka Doncic. I just realized Luka Doncic and the Mavericks are selling. I mean, I think we got to go for it. I think we got to go for Luka Doncic. I don't know how easy this is going to be to pull off, but yeah. I mean, if we can snag Luka Doncic without giving up one of our 4 core pieces, I think you do it. Now, how easy is that going to be? No idea, but we got to try. So Jonathan Isaac, Lou Dort, and let's say Baisley. I don't know. That's 3. This is probably not going to go through. 10, 15, 17. So I would assume I might have to remove one of these guys. And then do I have like a draft pick that's like really valuable here? Like just crazy value here? No, probably not. I'd probably have to include like Giddey in this trade if I wanted to make it happen, but not Shea. I'm not trading Shea. If I threw Josh Giddey in the trade, I can't. Yeah, it's gonna be tough to pull this off. Man, would it be crazy to get Luka Doncic, but it's just gonna be way too hard to do that. I will just continue to throw in as many draft picks as possible, but probably not going to accept this. So Lou Dort, Johnson, Isaac, not going to get it done. I'll throw this Jazz pick, which actually has some value to it, which is nice. We do have to include one more player. Or Wembanyama, I can't. It'll be, what was it? Jonathan Isaac, which we still need. So I'll remove this pick. And I'll put, what was it? Lou Dort in the trade. So all that, not going to happen. I guess we can get rid of this pick and see if we have a better pick at all. Heat lottery protected. Gonna be 1.5. Yeah, that's probably not gonna happen. So Clippers unprotected, not gonna happen. So getting somebody right now is gonna be relatively impossible. Tried for Luka Doncic, but it was kind of tough to do. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go ahead and draft real quick. Now I actually low-key just might let the CPU take all these guys because I'm not gonna be catered to any of these guys. I honestly don't want to keep any of them. Want to be able to trade all these guys. So we get like 5 players here, which is crazy. So I'm gonna sign all of them. Player options. Gonna have a ton. So we're gonna have a ton of guys on the roster right now. Pokusevski's a free agent. A ton of guys on the roster. But I want to try. So like if we look at free agency right now, AD is a free agent. Obviously with all those guys we just signed to rookie contracts, it's gonna be tough. Tyrese Maxey, Siakam. I mean, if I'm looking at it, there's really no one that stands out to me. Like Edwards would be cool. Lonzo Ball's a free agent. Herbert Jones being cool. Sadiq Bey. I think we have to try to, cater to the trade market 100%. We just signed a ton of guys through the draft. What I think I want to do is I want to get like a really good elite small forward. I want to trade for some guys on their rookie contracts. We have some assets. So I'm going to try to go for like the best small forward money can buy, I would say, and see what I can find, because that is going to be the ultimate goal here, is to try to get a small forward that fits what we need, because that's what we kind of need. So like a Jason Tatum of the world would be dream scenario, but that's gonna be really hard to pull off from obviously the Thunder from the Celtics. Kevin Durant, just being as old as he is, probably not gonna happen. Kawhi Leonard, AD, Garland, Mitchell, Jimmy Butler, got a lot. Yeah, so I'm gonna try my best to find a scenario where I can get a really good small forward, or even a good shooting guard, and maybe move Giddey to small forward. If I move Giddey to small forward, does he go up? He does. He goes up to an 89. So we could maybe move Giddey to the small forward and get like a really good guard. So we got to try every avenue possible to make something happen. So I'm initially going to go for Tyrese Halliburton on the Indiana Pacers to put him next to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander if I can. So Lou Dort, Baisley, McKenzie, and a first-round pick. They don't agree to it just yet, but I am going to try to get this to go through. Getting closer, I feel like getting them to accept this. That's going to be a 1-star pick and then a unprotected. Boom, we got Halliburton. Let's go. Tyrese Halliburton is now on our roster. So now we have a backcourt of Shai and Halliburton, and Shai is going to go up a little bit at 93, or she's going to stay the same, but you saw his needle move a little bit. So now you have Halliburton, Terrence Mann, Shai, Cody Martin. You have Josh Giddey, Aaron Wiggins. You have Jonathan Isaac, Pokusevski, Deng, Stewart, and then you have Wembanyama, Jerry Robinson, Earl. Absolute beast lineup. Absolute beast lineup. The starting 5 is going to be exactly what you want. I got to try to make the bench as good as possible as well here. So something like a Mo Bamba would be really nice. We're going to sign Mo Bamba to a deal. We're going to get him, and I think that's going to be our only mid-level we can use. And then you have like Trey Lyles we can give a little bit of money to. No. So only minimum contracts from here on out. So now it is time to retool our bench as much as possible to make this bench as good as possible. And then let's go to player progression first. Let's go to player progression, see who is progressing, and see who we need to get rid of. Because if we have some good bench players, that's going to be ideal. So 94, 91, 91, 86, 86, 81, 80, Pokuševski. So Robinson, Earl, Ujman, Dang are progressing. So I could be patient with them and let them keep going here. But like I said, it's time to get aggressive. Time to try to work the magic on the trade finders and get somebody really good on this team to, come off the bench for us. So if we throw all of our salaries together, we could either get Mikal Bridges or John Collins to come off the bench. We can get Cason Wallace or we can get AJ Griffin. I think I got to do this Hawks trade. Well, Mikal Bridges is on a contract for 2 years, but Cason Wallace would be studly. But we have Trey Mann right now. So I'm going to go ahead and do this John Collins, AJ Griffin trade. So we're sending a lot of players out, but this just makes our bench that much better. So just like that, we have Halliburton, Trey Mann, which is awesome. You have AJ Griffin at the shooting guard, which is okay. Aaron Wiggins, and you have John Collins at the power forward spot. And we still have Pokuševski and Stewart as well, and Robinson Earl. So we still have some players we could still trade. We have Jalen Lewis and Bayfall. Still guys we could trade away. So now we need to find I'm cool with my backup point guard, and I'm cool with my backup power forward, obviously. But now it is time to still find a little bit more. The next trade is just going to be getting Mo Bamba and Pokuševski over to the New York Knicks for Mitchell Robinson to be our backup center. I like that a lot. He's an 82 overall. So we're just making our bench as good as possible here. With the amount of assets we have, it is just, easy to do this. So now we have John Collins, Mitchell Robinson, and Trey Mann. So now we need a backup shooting guard or small forward. So a backup wing, and we have AJ Griffin still here. So we're going to throw these three together and see what pops up. So Stark, Anthony Black, Mark Williams, Cameron Thomas, Ahmed Thompson, Cason Wallace wouldn't be too bad. So I like the Ahmed Thompson idea. He's 6'6". Get a first round pick out of it as well. We could probably move him to small forward and have him, progress like crazy for us. He's on a rookie contract. So even if we don't go 82-0 this year, I like it. And then AJ Griffin, though, low-key could develop like crazy too. But I'll take my chances with Ahmed Thompson. We also get a first round pick out of it. So Thompson is going to move to small forward immediately. He's listed at point guard right now, and he's going to go up to an 80 anyway. So we like that a lot. So now we officially have our bench. We could still get a backup shooting guard as well. So I'm going to try that real quick. So I'm going to go ahead and throw Stewart, Bayfall, and Lewis all together in this trade. We got Abaji popping up, Walker Kessler, which I like that trade a lot. Wallace still popping up again for us. I think I'm going to do the Abaji Walker Kessler trade because that's 2 rookie scale contracts that just come in clutch later on. So that is going to be your official Thunder lineup to try to go 82-0. We're not even done yet because obviously we could still go another year. But man, does this look amazing. I'm loving how this is looking. We have the best coach. We just had the best offseason possible, I think, as well. So hopefully this team can at least win 70 games, if not 80, obviously. So I think we run a 9-man rotations. We have Halliburton, Shea, Josh Giddey, John Collins, Wembanyama, Chet Holmgren. So they want to actually have John Collins start, which I guess is fine. And then you have a 9-man rotation just kind of rounding up. Proficiency, we need to be the best proficiency possible. But unfortunately for us, it looks like we can only be balanced right now. So just throwing this all together may not 100% work out for us, but I do like our lineup still. I do like it. So hopefully this works out. So let's go ahead and simulate a little bit. I mean, this would be the start of the challenge. I mean, this team is capable of potentially going 82-0, but going 82-0 is a tough task. So as soon as we lose, I'll probably just, cut to the end of the season, but let's see how this goes. Okay. Oh, we already lost. Okay. Well, I'll see you guys at the end of the season where we'll see if we finish at least with 70 wins or not. But right now, it's not looking very good. We already have 5 losses. So, yeah, I thought this lineup would be really good, but so far, not really good. So I am at the trade deadline, and I'm trying to get Jaren Jackson over John Collins at this point. I feel like John Collins or Jaren Jackson will be a lot more valuable on this roster than, obviously, a John Collins. So I'm going to try to make this happen. As many picks as possibly can to make this go through because I want this to go through. I didn't want to have to give up Trey Mann, though. Okay, still not going to go through. They're getting interested. They're getting closer. Okay, so we get Jaren Jackson. I think he's just going to be a much better fit, and we also don't have to worry about Jaren Jackson walking in the offseason, so he's also a higher overall on top of that. So right now, we are 45-10, so this next year will probably be the final year we go for this, but hopefully, like I said, we still have 2 losses left. Hopefully, we at least win 70 games. So unfortunately for us, we did win 68 games, which is an 82-0. We lost 14, which really sucks. We were kind of getting there, but not really. So we made some good moves. I will say that. It doesn't matter how we do in the playoffs. If you take a look at the player stats, you had 25-25, which is awesome. That these two are together is amazing. Jackson with 19, 16 from Giddey, and then 15 and Wembanyama. So those two are still going to progress, which is also really nice. Like, this roster is young, so we still have room for improvement. And we're obviously going to have to keep Josh Giddey, but we are facing the Celtics in the finals, and we sweep them. So the roster is damn good. We're aware of that. Player retirements, Chris Paul. So we got some important retirements here. And hopefully we can just make this offseason as good as possible. So you're projected like the 3rd overall pick here. And we end up with number 6 from the Clippers. And then we might even have more. We have 21. So we have 2 draft picks, I think, in this draft, which I think that's it. So not too bad. But I think this next season is our very last one. So we have to make the most out of this offseason. Like 100% got to find a way to make something happen. So Shot Doctor, got Chandler. So we got to hope the progression is just really damn good for us. And then we'll have to figure out if we can like do anything crazy to make this roster even better. So obviously with the 7th overall pick and then, or 6th overall pick, I should say, and then 21. I don't know if there's really anyone I'm sitting here like looking and begging to trade away. So if I threw like Mitch Robinson and 6 and 21 out there, got Vucevic in 5, I guess. Aaron Ball, Colin Sexton, Fred VanVleet, Mikal Bridges, and then like Nurkic. But I think we're better off just keeping Mitchell Robinson at this point. I guess I could throw 6 and 21 out there with nothing. Probably not going to get like a ton of good offers here. Jared Vanderbilt, I guess, would be like an 82 overall power forward. But maybe we just might as well draft Wendell Carter and move him to center, or he could be a nice backup center. I like the idea of that, but I don't know. So Wendell Carter, I guess we'll do that trade because worst case scenario, we can flip him. So I'm going to do that. And then we don't have any rookie signings. I'm going to make sure of that. That way we keep our books open as much as possible. So we'll not sign either of them. We're able to accept all of these. And then we have Josh Giddey and Trey Mann, who are both free agents. Now, we can't sign them both to max contracts, so I think we'll get hard capped immediately. So what we have to do is we have to cheese a little bit, and we have to, get them back on one-year deals because that's how 2K does it. So if you offer them a contract moratorium, it goes to one-year deals. So yeah, we can't sign Trey Mann, it looks like. Or can we? Oh, I guess we can. So we signed Trey Mann. So now we are, kind of at the hard cap limit. So now it is time to try our best to make this roster even better. We have plenty of assets. It's time to flip some players even more now. So let's get to work. Looks like I can flip Wendell Carter and Mitchell Robinson for an 88 overall off the bench in Tyler Hero. Think you gotta do it, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and make this trade happen, unless if I can do this without one of these guys. So let's say instead it's Wendell Carter in the trade, and then I throw you, let's say, Walker. I don't know how much money do I get. So I have to make up 10 more million, and we have Robinson, the only one making around like 10 million. So unless we gave up like Thompson, or we can give like a Baji and no, I think Mitch Robinson. I think we have to go to the original trade. So I'm going to go to the original trade and try to get Tyler Hero here. I think that it's just going to be like really good for us. An 88 overall off the bench, I think it's crazy. So we'll do that. So Tyler Hero, 88 overall as our 6th man is insane. So I love that for us. Still have Walker Kessler at center. So I like that. So now our bench is just looking damn good. So yeah, this is the best team you could possibly put together. And then Thompson, we go Abaji, Kessler, and Thompson maybe out there. See if anything crazy pops up. We can get Wendell Carter right back, but I don't know if it's worth it. Let's just say we threw these two guys together without. Maybe Wendell Carter pops up again. He does. So we could just get him right back if we wanted to, which I might consider, because we do still need a backup center. Although Kessler could be fine, but I don't know how much he'll develop. So I'm going to go ahead and get Wendell Carter right back for us. Now we have Trey Mann as our backup point guard. We have Tyler Hero. You have Ahmed Thompson. You have Chet, and then you have Wendell Carter. So 10-man rotation. Let's see how player progression treats us. Hopefully the bench develops like Thompson develops like crazy. And then hopefully got like Webb and Yama up to a 90. So that's great. So that's all looking good. Jackson, Hero goes down, I guess. Thompson does not develop as much as I would have wanted him to. Wendell Carter is an 83. So I like that. And then Trey Mann doesn't develop either. So that kind of sucks. I guess we could throw these two together. And maybe we find like someone else who's an 84, 85. I don't know if we get that lucky though. Yeah, Bobby Portis like the only thing popping up. Let's say we threw a first-round pick on top of it. Does that change anything? Probably not. So now I want to just real quick want to scan around the league. So I want to see if there's anyone on the rookie contracts that we could like try to finesse away. So like immediately I think of like Xavier Booker, who got drafted by the Suns, right? He's an 83 overall, probably untouchable, but we have so many draft picks that we could probably try to pull it off or something like that. So I think that's the one last thing I want to do before we finally lock in this team, is see if we can find a way to snag a guy on a rookie contract that's just a crazy overall. I guess we could try for an 89 overall Jabari Smith Jr. and shoot for the moon real quick if we wanted to. I don't even know if he's listed as untouchable. I really didn't even check. So I'm just going to try to throw every pick possible I have in this trade. I mean, we're going for it anyway, so we might as well just, like I said, go for it. So unprotected Thunder pick. Got Jabari Smith Jr. We got Jabari Smith Jr. If we move to small forward, he stays the same. So just like that, that is going to be your final rotation. Jabari Smith Jr. added onto the roster. Let's go. Let's go, man. If this team can't go 82-0, then it just can't happen. It's just not going to happen. So this is my final locked-in roster, final locked-in product. Hopefully, we can at least go over 68-14. Conference rank only lands us at third in power ranking, which is crazy. Proficiency, we're 4.5 balance. Can we be 5-star? We cannot. 4.5 balance, we'll take it. So here we go, man. This is it. This is the challenge. So can we go 82-0 with this roster? Can we do it? Can we win 73 games? Can we beat the Warriors record? Let's see how it goes. Let's wait till November 30th. Hoping for no losses here. Let's see what happens. Come on, 2K. Give me 2 losses in a row. Okay, you're starting to get a groove of things. So 3 losses, 4 losses. Okay. Yeah, going 82-0, 5 losses. Yeah, it doesn't matter what you throw together. It just isn't. I don't know, man. I think you have to throw things together that also makes sense. I think that's a huge part of the algorithm here in 2K. But hopefully we can lose less than 14 games, I guess. But man, I really tried. Really good roster. Let's beat the Warriors record. I'll see you at the end of the season. We're obviously probably going to win a championship, but yeah, maybe we beat the Warriors record. Maybe we can hang our hat on that. So we did not beat the Warriors record, and nor do we beat the Bulls record, but we went 71-11 to end off the video. So at least we got 71 wins, I guess. Really disappointing. I thought we threw, I mean, this is probably the best roster I've thrown together by far, obviously. But I think there's a lot more to it, man. I think you have to make the pieces make sense as well if you're really going to go 82-0. I don't know, man. Just wasn't in the cards today. Let's simulate the playoffs. Let's see if we win a championship. If we lose at all, that'd be kind of crazy. But we are going to make it to the finals. Going against Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Hornets, and we are going to beat them in 6. So I'm going to end off the video on that note. We tried to go 82-0. Did not work out for us. I hope you guys enjoyed the video regardless. Thank you guys for watching. As always, greatly appreciated. If you want to see more of these 82-0 challenges, like I said, drop a like. Let me know if you enjoyed it. But thank you guys for watching. This is Crushables. I am saying peace. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you click here to watch another video that I know you'll love.